So welcome to episode 3 of Behind the Brand, and today you are coming on the road with us as we go behind the scenes, a day in the life. We're going to see what happens, we're going to see what we want to talk about, we're just going to go with the flow. So in really big news, how often do you allow yourself to be fully seen, fully expressed, fully supported by other women? I understand it can feel scary, it can feel vulnerable, and I want you to ask yourself the question, what gets in the way of you prioritizing that? So in really big news, we have the green card. Like finally we have the green card, and so today we are going to the Australian consulate to upgrade the passport and have everything official. So we went to the Australian Embassy, and in usual Jess style, we had to elevate something. So we are at Photo Mission in New York City having Australian approved passport pictures taken. We met the incredible Joe and his incredible team, and they are a delight. So if you need pics, come on here. Go to the plaza?
Yeah, sure.
Let's eat some lunch, come on. Of course we'll go to the plaza. Where else would we go? So we had Christmas at home in the new Islawegu Castle with our oldest children. It was beautiful. Then we went to Florida to see in the new year, and an opportunity came up. So in episode 2, you heard me share that Devin invited me to breathwork and I didn't want to go. And I shared the reasons that I chose the thing that I wanted to do and how difficult that was. Then another opportunity came up between Christmas and New Year, and Devin said, Jess, I found this retreat. I think we should go together. It's in early January, let's do it. And immediately my whole body wanted to say no, and I said, let me just sit with it. So I sat with it and I said, I don't really want to go, and I'm open to being curious about this opportunity. So let's do like the intro call and find out more. We did the intro call, we found out more. I still didn't want to say yes to this retreat, and I looked at the reason that I didn't want to say yes, and what I realized was it wasn't a full body no. It was a, this makes me uncomfortable. This is out of my comfort zone, and in that moment I knew I had to say yes. So we spent 6 days at a retreat with about 28 other people, which makes me feel, even just thinking about it, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of time to be on. 6 days, 24 hours a day. And we went to the retreat, and the spaciousness that was provided for me during that retreat, even with all those people, everything has changed. And we're going to go into that, but first, afternoon tea. Yara, come on in. So we are filming again. We're continuing from yesterday. We were at the plaza for afternoon tea. We lost track of time, and so here we are to record the rest of episode 3. Come on in. So, oh my goodness, I told you guys that over Christmas and New Year, I was creating space for myself. We did that at home. We did that by working through the Power to Create document that I shared with all of you guys. And of course, we went to this retreat in Colorado. Now, I learned so much in this retreat, and I really consolidated and have an even deeper understanding of some of the things that I teach you guys than ever before. One of those things is knowing the importance of the feminine, allowing herself to be supported by the feminine. How often do you allow yourself to be fully seen, fully expressed, fully supported by other women? I mean, honestly, vulnerably, without a mask, without pretending that you're further along than you want them to think you are. Receiving from the feminine is the most extraordinary gift that if you allow it even more than you already do, and for some of you, I know that you rarely do at all, if you allow yourself to receive it, your capacity in this world to love and give is going to explode beyond measure. I understand it can feel scary, it can feel vulnerable. It's definitely not a priority for so many of you to invest your time with women. And I want you to ask yourself the question, what gets in the way of you prioritizing that? For some of you, it might be my family, my clients, travel. Those are the most important things in my life. That would be true for me. For some of you, it might be stories like, women can be dangerous. Women like to gossip. I don't have the time and the energy for that. It might be the story that there are not many women who understand me and I want to have conversations that light me up, and where do I find those rooms? My invitation is to sit with this question, get curious and explore what comes up for you, because when you release that limitation that you may not even have known that you place until right now, your world is going to explode in the most beautiful way. You know, one of the things that's been really difficult for me in the last 18 months was losing my best friend, Manel. And I thought a lot about Manel over the holiday period. And obviously I was in communication with her family and our godsons. And one of the things that I realized about why I don't let many women into my world outside of teaching you and coaching you and mentoring you is because it's scary to build attachments. It's scary to invest your time and your energy into relationships, especially new relationships. It's especially scary when you attach the idea of maybe losing someone, or maybe losing yourself in those relationships. And on our retreat, I connected with so many extraordinary women. And one of the women I've been in communication with every single day since we left the retreat. Her name is Esther. And interestingly enough, she's from Costa Rica, which is where Devin and I met. She lives in Jersey now. And one of the things that she said to me that really allowed me to trust her so quickly was she said, Jess, I know why your best friend chose you. And in that moment, I was so proud of myself, because even in an uncomfortable situation, you guys know I don't like big groups. Even in an uncomfortable situation, my heart is so open through all of this work, all of the work that we do in the membership. I allowed myself to be fully seen, which in turn gave other women permission to allow themselves to be fully seen. And in those moments, we made really beautiful, powerful connections. I have no idea where they're going to go. And for right now, let me tell you this, my heart feels so nourished. And for that, I'm so, so grateful. So not only am I inviting more women into my world this year, professionally and personally, and building relationships to blow my heart wide open even more, I told you that everything is changing. Now, what I mean by that is I am clearer on my mission and purpose more than ever before. I am clearer on what an F I love my life for me is, and I am ready to elevate and step into the new standards of F I love my life that I'm setting for myself. What does that actually mean? That means that this year I am going to be traveling a lot more. I am going to be learning from people and the land rather than books. Our ancestors are included in that too. I am going to be giving back and contributing more than I ever did, and I'm going to be creating events, the Trailblazer Table, the Trailblazer Boxes, the launches, the Teach Love Foundation events with ultimate luxury, with high class, with the most extraordinary education of self that feels nourishing, with the most extraordinary opportunities to collaborate with other extraordinary people, and with the most yummy, delicious learning and exposure to this world like you've never experienced before. So we're going to stay tuned for that. And first, let me tell you about some of the changes that we're making in business to support all of that. So before I tell you all about the business changes, I want to highlight this incredible work. In episode 2, I talked about building relationships and the importance of working with companies that I really build connection with. Now, this design came because, speaking of females, I connected with Nicole Culver, an extraordinary coach who I mastermind with my own coach. I think I told you guys in episode 2 that we found out we live in the exact same place. So we connected, we started having coffee, we're building a relationship. I text Nicole and I said, Nicole, who do you know who has balloons? Like, I love balloons. You all know I love balloons. I need someone who can do really great balloons for me. And she says, I have to tell you about Daniel. And then she said, ask Daniel about his story. He started his company out of high school. So Daniel from Balloon Remedy Designs in Rockville Centre came today and set up these balloons. Now, I'd asked for certain colours. Obviously, we're doing the Giving the Green Light masterclass, and we just got the green card. And I did not ask him for the details like the eucalyptus. How did he know that I was from Australia? How did he know that I have eucalyptus trees all over our house? I don't know, he blew my mind. He was aligned. Now, Daniel's story is so cool. He started his business at 17 years old. He was in high school. COVID happened and he realized that young kids can't have birthday parties. So he said he started to make small displays, deliver them to people's houses. Then my friend Nicole shouted him out. He got 17 bookings in one day. COVID ended and everyone wanted to have a party. And guess who they called? Daniel. This was only a few years ago, and just look, extraordinary. And these are the kind of connections that we get to nourish in our life. Now we get to help and support his business as he supports ours. So huge shout out to Daniel at Remedy Balloon Designs. All right, so you're going to hear it here first. There are so many changes coming within the business. So I have realized, like I said, that traveling and learning from people in the land is one of my number one priorities. Now, some of you already know about the Trailblazer Table, which is the newest element to my business. First, we make consistent 5-figure months, maybe 6-figure months, and then I invite you to take a seat at the Trailblazer Table. The Trailblazer Table is for women who are already successful, whatever that means. It means something different to everybody. And you don't want more courses. You don't want to sit in a room with 28 people. You don't want to be taught what to do. You do know how beneficial it would be for you to connect with other women and experience the world in ways that you haven't before, whilst feeling so nourished and in luxury environments. So the Trailblazer Table is a 12-month space where we go to 4 different global locations, where day 1 you are just nourished. An experience is created for you to feel so seen, to feel so held, to feel so looked after, to feel so special, and to celebrate all that you are. Day 2, it's a space where we come together in conversation. Some might call it a mastermind. I call it the most luxurious lunch and conversation and some cocktails and maybe some champagne, whatever suits you. But you're going to connect with women who are like-minded, who get you, who are also, creating big things and don't need taught. They just want to be heard and celebrated and share. And then day 3, we're on the ground with the people of the country, learning from them, giving back to them, being love, teaching love, sharing love. And I'm really this year focusing on the Trailblazer table. That takes a lot of pre-work. That means I have to visit all of the destinations, find out the causes that we're going to support, learn from the people. That means that I have to have time and space to be able to do that. We're also growing Devin's Game Changer community. He is the most powerful coach on the planet, and he serves so many of you already, and we're really going to merge our communities so that you guys can connect and create collaboratively like never before, whilst receiving the most incredible coaching, mentoring and support. But also we're fully aware that guidance isn't always coaching and mentoring. Sometimes guidance just needs companionship. So we're really going to make sure that you guys feel that in every fiber as well. So with that being said, I am going to be coaching one-on-one a lot less. I'm also going to be automating the 5-Figure Months membership, and I just can't wait. I cannot wait for the spaciousness that you guys feel and the next steps that you choose, whether it's to come to the movement, whether it's to come to the Trailblazer table. I'm calling you all to elevate. I'm excited about it. I'm excited for me, I'm excited for you, and the changes are really, they feel delicious. Now, let me tell you this, when it comes to making changes in your business, have I contemplated these changes for a long time? Does it take courage for me to share with you these changes out loud? Does it feel like I'm shaking in my Jimmy Choos to let go some of the things that I have spent such a long time building? 100%. And without being willing to shift, we can't grow. Without being willing to make big moves and take risks, nothing changes. And we do not stay stagnant in my world. You're the divine oceanic feminine. Aliveness is what keeps your momentum, is what allows you to live the beyond the vision board moments. And I have to lead by example. We call it trailblazing. So the 5-Figure Months membership, it's still going to exist. It's going to be better than it ever was before. There's still going to be pop-up live coaching. I'm going to work with some one-on-one clients, and I am going to invite you all to create your pathway to the Trailblazer table, because this is where your next level of magic is going to be created, and you cannot even imagine it right now. So you've been with me over the last few months in Behind the Brand, and I really want to share something that has inspired the Giving the Green Light Masterclass, which is coming up soon. I've touched upon it in this documentary already. You know, we didn't know that we were going to get the green card. It took way longer than it should have. There was also so many saboteurs on this path to getting the green card, which you also knew about. Now, it would have been very easy for us to say, let's just wait. Let's not make any moves. Let's not expand the businesses. Let's not buy the house. Let's wait until we know that everything's safe, until we know that everything's certain. Do you think that waiting would have created the life that we live? Do you think that waiting would have supported us getting the green card quicker? No. What we did was, there was no external green light. We just decided to press play, to move on our own inner power, regardless of knowing outcomes. That took a lot of strength. That took a lot of power. That took a lot of tears. That took a lot of learning. That took a lot of discussion. And it took a lot of internal fight. Shall I? Shan't I? What's the benefit of? What's the benefit of not? I know how to manifest. Oh, but wait, it felt very uncomfortable to make some moves over the last 18 months, and yet we still made the moves. We gave ourselves the green light, and guess what? We ended up with the green card, and now we get to accelerate everything. Imagine if we'd waited. Yes, we may still have got the green card, but we then would have had to buy the house. We then would have had to expand the business. Everything would have been on hold, and everybody, including all of you, would have lost out because we didn't make the moves. So I'm going to leave you with the question: where in your life are you waiting for someone or something to give you the green light before you make your move? And what would be the impact in your life, in your business, in your relationship if you sourced the power from within and gave yourself the gift of the green light right here, right now? All right, so we're coming to the end of episode 3. We have talked about the feminine and relationships. We have talked about the impact of space and expansiveness. We've talked about giving yourself the green light and all the shifts in my business simply because I gave myself space and because I'm committed to my growth. So remember, just as I support you guys, I have a coach and a team who really support me too. And we really get to grow together. And that's what this journey is all about. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. I'm excited for episode 4. Who knows what we're going to bring to you? We're traveling to Florida. We've got the masterclass. We've got the shifts in the business and how you all respond to them. It's going to be another extraordinary month. Until then, I love you.